everyone. So by a show of hands, who has been on Govardhan Parikram before? Okay, so a lot of you have been. But for those who haven't, Govardhan is said to be in the shape of a lotus, a peacock. And, Radhakund and Shamakund are seen to be the peacock's eyes. And as we go along, the peacock shape, elongates. And the place that we're going to today is a place called Punchari. And this is said to be the tail of Govardhan Hill. So before we begin, we're going to share a meditation from His Holiness Kadamakanana Swami in his Under the Desire Trees book. And Maharaj says, when we have firm faith that Krishna is soft-hearted and merciful, then no matter how long we have to wait, we will wait. We will have patience fueled by to Him to remove our material desires. So, like Prahlad Maharaj says in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 18, Verse 8, I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Nrsingadev, the source of all power. O my Lord, who possesses nails and teeth, just like thunderbolts, kindly vanquish our demon-like desires for fruitive activity in this material world. Please appear in our hearts and drive away our ignorance, so that by your mercy we may become fearless in the struggle for existence in this material world. So normally when we do Govardhan Parikram, it's normally not a day like this where it's cool and comfortable. It's normally in the blistering heat, and we're just thinking, when is this going to be done? My feet have blisters, and you have all these material complaints. But here we come to Lord Nrsingadev to remove these material desires, or this desire for material comfort, and focus on being absorbed in the devotional service of the Lord without distraction. So as we exit the Nrsingadev temple, we go further into the rooftop. And we have the most beautiful panoramic view of Govardhan Hill. You won't even need a drone for this view. But while we are taking in this beautiful darshan, we can all recite this beautiful mantra, paying obeisances to Govardhan. So you can repeat after me. Namaste Girirajaya. Shri Govardhana Namine Ashesha Klesha Nasaya Paramananda Daine. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the King of Mountains, whose name is Govardhan. He destroys unlimited miseries and bestows the highest bliss. So while we're taking in this beautiful darshan of Govardhan Hill, there are two verses that I'd like to share from Vraja Riti Chintamani by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Govardhan Hill is like a flag of intense sweetness placed in the opulent land of Vrindavan. As the king of mountains, Govardhan Hill offers very pleasing royal service to the young prince of Vraja. The rocks of Govardhan Hill are many kinds of splendid jewels that provide thrones, couches, and other kinds of furniture for Sri Krishna, the supreme monarch of all nectar mellows. Shri Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. So now we will leave this Nrsingadev temple and we'll continue our parikram. So when we're doing parikram later, you'll get to see these places. But here we have Navalkund and Apsarakund. I won't go into too much detail, but it's said that that when Krishna, during the spring rasa dance, Krishna's transcendental body melted into the waters of Navalkund, which also means ever fresh. And the same with Srimati Radharani at Apsarakund. So we'll take our final journey on this parikram to the Lota Baba temple. So I'll just try to find it here. So there's the Nrsingadev temple. I can't seem to find Lota Baba here. but there's this beautiful deity of Lota Baba. He's orange or reddish in color, and the amazing thing is that Lota Baba is actually a cowherd boy from the Krishna Leela. So when Krishna was preparing to leave for Mathura, Krishna went to all the Rajvasis to tell them that he's leaving. And Lota Baba, Lota Baba went up to Krishna and said, "My dear Krishna, when will you be back?" And Krishna says, "Oh, I will be back tomorrow." However, Lota Baba wasn't convinced by Krishna's response, and he asked again, "Are you sure you'll be back tomorrow, Krishna?" And Krishna said, "Yes, yes, of course, but if I'm not back tomorrow, I will definitely be back the day after." So this debate continued between Lota Baba and Krishna. And Lota Baba, told Krishna, I just have a feeling that you are not coming back at all." Then Krishna insisted, No. If I don't come back tomorrow, then I will definitely be back the day after. Please don't worry." Then Krishna gave him the instruction, "Just wait right here and don't move. You will see, I will be back very soon." Then Lota Baba replied, "All right, I will wait here and I won't move until you get back. I won't eat anything, so you must be back quickly." They both agreed, and Lota Baba sat down and waited, fasting while he was waiting. So Krishna didn't come back the next day, but Lota Baba continued to wait. After a few days, Lota Baba's parents were in great anxiety and pleaded to Lota Baba, "Please come home." And Lota Baba responded, "No, I promised Krishna I would sit here fasting until he comes back." Weeks went by, months went by, years went by, and did Krishna return? No. So after some time, Lota Baba turned into a deity, and then the amazing thing happened 4,500 years after that. The none other than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, embraced the deity of Lota Baba and told him, "See, I told you I'd come back." So from this pastime, we can learn very valuable lessons from Lota Baba, which are patience and firm faith in Krishna. In the Nectar of Instruction, there are 6 favorable principles in the execution of pure devotional service. And the first 3 that are listed are being enthusiastic, endeavoring with confidence, and being patient. So we can see these qualities in Lota Baba, and we can pray to Lota Baba to imbibe these qualities as we continue on our parikram today. Lota Baba ki, Giriraj Govardhan ki, Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai.
Thank you so much, Priya Kishori Matsji. So I just realized, because of Smita Krishna Prabhu's drama, he told me, don't say anything. He's got his whole narration planned, which Amritavani did. So I never got to thank him and appreciate him for his service. Thank you, Smita Krishna Prabhu, or even introduce him. You all know him because he's normally doing what I'm doing today. The only reason I'm here is that he had to do that drama, right? But he does many other things that we don't know. He's an educator, a teacher, he's a doctor, right? He's so many things, and he's a very humble servant. I remember, actually, he and I are god brothers. We share a spiritual master, Bhakti Charu Swami, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami. And whenever Maharaj would come, whichever house he's staying at, we would all be dancing in front of our guru, right? Like how people like to do in front of their guru. The Rasastali, right? Who better? So, not sure who knows Rasastali well. Where are you, Rasastali Maharajji? Has she disappeared on us? Rasastali Mataji? Huh? It's unusual for her to be late. Well, we could move on. Maybe when she comes back in, we'll come back to her. Atmapriya Mataji, are you here? Atmapriya Mataji? She's in the back. I need her now. Please ask her to come. So, Atmapriya Mataji, together with the team of devotees, her husband is Rasaraj Prabhu, they've been building this hill for the last few decades. Okay. Rasasali Mataji is arriving. Okay, Revati Mataji, Rasasali is here, so Atmapriya can carry on. Come, Rasasali Mataji. We're ready for your presentation about Rasasali. So Rasasali Mataji has been serving, how many years? 20, 25 years? 1992, 30 years. She's been serving for 30 years. And she's one of those devotees whose heart and life and soul is Sri Sri Radha Radhanath. She always gets on my case when things are not happening properly for Radha Radhanath because she feels so strongly for them. And all these messages you see, the communications that happen, the WhatsApps, the social media, she's been doing that for years. And she's refined it to an art. You see the quality of the communications we have at Radha Radhanath are first class. They're not just we telling you information. They're done very thoughtfully. They're done very refinedly. They're done very carefully in consideration of how many messages go out. She puts so much of thought into it. She does all our social media. She did that big festival we had on Heritage Day on the beachfront. She managed that whole festival. And also there she was thrown in the deep end. Rukmini Mataji was doing it, but she had to go to India because of her Guru Maharaj. And Rasali took on the service and did an excellent job. So thank you so much, Rasali Mataji, for your service.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. It's so nice to speak to everybody today about my namesake. So if we're going down to the tail end of Govardhan Hill, oh, Atmapriya, where's the Lord? Oh, the Lord hasn't come yet. But if we're at the tail end of Govardhan Hill, there's Kishori has already spoken? Yes. Okay, so she's covered Naval Kund and Apsara Kund. And then if you go a little bit inside of the forest, there is a Kadamba forest. Actually, the trees there are considered to be thousands of years old, and they are rapidly leaving the world, so that forest doesn't really exist anymore, which is quite sad. So if you are going to the Dham, try and get to Rasastali. It's a little bit confusing. It's kind of obscure. But if you go, it's a really beautiful. It's a small clearing, and there's these very, very old Kadamba trees there. So Rasastali, in Sanskrit, it's Stali is place, and Rasa is of rasa, so of mellow. And there are numerous Rasastalis at Govardhan Hill, starting from Radhakund. Then the spring Rasa dance starts at near Shankarshan Kund, and the dance starts there, and then it makes its way all the way down to the Rasastali. So basically, Rasastali is any place where the Rasa Leela has taken place. So it's not only one place, but there is also a specific Rasastali, which is this particular spot on Govardhan Hill. There is also a Rasastali in Vrindavan, near Vamsivat. There's also a Rasastali in Niduvan forest. If you ever go there, that's the thorny tree forest, very short grove. So the Rasastali, I used to joke that it's Krishna's dance floor, because it literally is the place that he dances. But when I was given the opportunity to speak about this, I thought about it a little bit more, and I realized that it's actually a place of the gopis. It's not Krishna's place, it's the gopis' place. And the reason is because Krishna plays his flute to call the gopis to dance with them because he wants to reciprocate with their love. So it's not that the devotees want something. It's such a beautiful place. When Srila Prabhupada was very reserved about talking about Rasa Leela because we often can mistake it for an interaction between mundane interaction between young boy and young girls. But with the gopis, we know that they're completely sold out to Krishna. And when Krishna played his flute, he did it to reciprocate with them. It's not that the gopis wanted to dance with Krishna. He actually did it because they wanted to love him, and he knew that. I'm trying to find the right words to express how he did it to reciprocate their love for him. Not that he was fulfilling just their desires, but he was doing it to reciprocate their love for him, because there was, in 10th canto, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Sukadeva Goswami explains how the debt could not be paid. So it's an unpaid debt. But Krishna constantly tries to pay back the gopis for their reciprocation. And at the Rasastali, that is Krishna's attempt to reciprocate and pay back the gopis. Jai Shishi Giriraj Govardhan ki Jai, Shishi Radharanath ki Jai, Sri Nrsingadev Bhagavan ki. No, it's a brick. Thinking. So while the Lord is being placed, I'll just continue. So Krishna's reciprocation with the gopis, in his attempt to pay them back for their unmatched love, he called them using his flute. And Krishna book, which describes the autumn rasa dance, which is the one that's going to be happening on Kartik Purnima, is described that the gopis, in their eagerness, they misdressed. They put their tops on their bottoms and their bottoms on their tops, and they ran to Krishna because his flute called out to them with such urgency. So when we go to these places, we can think of Rasa Leela, but even more than thinking of the Rasa Leela is looking at the qualities of the gopis and how they loved Krishna, how it was completely uninhibited. It was a flow to him. And these pastimes, these places are here not so that we can think of Rasa Leela, but to think about the gopis and how Krishna tried so very hard and continually tries so very hard to reciprocate with them by playing on his flute and attracting them to his dance floor, which is the Rasastali. So thank you so very much. Ram Vijay Prabhu, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Rasastali Masi. Thank you very much. So, Shri Shri Radha Radhanath ki, Shri Giriraj Govardhan ki, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So today is also another auspicious occasion. It is the birthday of Radhanath Mataji. Hari Hari Bo! You don't have to leave. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to speak anything. Okay. She dislikes speaking, so we won't give her that displeasure on her birthday. But we just please wish her well and offer you your gratitude for her service. Thank you so much, Rafi. Thank you. So now I wanted to call Atma Priya Mataji, please, to come. There's a long history. How long? Sure. So Atma Priya Mataji has been doing the service of building Govardhan and preparing everything for over 20 years now. Come, Atma Priya Mataji. Her husband is Rasaraj Prabhu, who I'm sure is equally involved. If your wife is doing something significant, you know you are sucked into it. Where's Rasaraj Prabhu? Oh, yes, this is Rasaraj Prabhu. Please stand up so devotees know who you are. Right. So Atma Priya Mataji, just come to the front so you can give us some information on what's involved. So it's very difficult to get these hardworking devotees to talk. So I'm really going to try my best to extract information out of them and get them to speak. So have we got another mic for Atma Priya Mataji? Oh, it's here. Okay. You can always have Rather, Radhanath Mataji will hold the mic for Atma Priya Mataji. So Atma Priya Mataji, just tell us a little bit about what it takes to do the service. How long before do you start? What do you do? And who's helping you in your team? What's that like? Please give us some insight into that.
It takes a few. Hi Krishna. Hi Krishna. It takes a few weeks of planning, 3 weeks of baking, and a whole group of devotees to put everything together.
Okay, how many devotees in that group and who are they?
Unlimited.
Unlimited, okay.
Because everyone helps with everything. So.
And who makes the halava?
This year I think it was Rameshwar Prabhu, and normally it's Jai Sachinandan Prabhu.
Okay, just put it loud so everyone can hear you. And how many kilos do you all make?
It used to be 75, now it's 50 kilos.
50 kilos of halava, okay. The hill has gone smaller. You know, said Govardhan shrinking. So that's what's happening. So what are you thinking of? Tell us how you decide what to use to depict various places. What are you using and what's your thinking?
Well, according to Bhakti Chaitanya Swami, he has trained us over the years on the pastimes of different places.
Right.
So we try to incorporate, like for Manasi Ganga, we have Ganga Devi riding on a crocodile. So,
okay. So you actually have Ganga on a crocodile here, okay.
And for Kusum Sarovara, it's a lake of flowers. So we have a lake decorated with flowers and the gopis around it.
Okay.
And for Rasastali, we have our Rasa dance with all the gopis around.
Where's that? Oh, here. Okay, so there's the gopis around the Rasa dance. Okay. And for Radhakund and Shamakund, what do you have?
We have the kunds.
Hold the mic. Okay, use this mic. So what do you use for Radhakund and Shamakund?
Kunds are made with cake, and we have Laliti kund as well.
So you have. She dislikes the mic being closed. I think she's worried about COVID and all that. So how do you decide what sweets to make and how much sweets to make over these weeks? How do you decide all that?
Like we have, this morning I made you build your house.
Oh.
So
Atma Priya asked me to build my house in Govardhan this morning. She gave me 3 cookies, and there's my palace here. This one. Sorry, it's this one, the bigger one. So it's got 2 walls and a roof. So it's 3 cookies. And she gave, I think, different devotees were building houses like that. Yeah. So the cookies are for the houses. And
for the rocks as well. And as well for the parikram path. You can see we have a parikram path here.
okay, so the cookies are for the parikram path and the rocks and the houses. And then the other sweets.
And then we have crunchy biscuits for pathways going up Govardhan Hill. You'll see on the
Okay,
side.
so crunchy biscuits for pathways going up Govardhan Hill.
We have nougat, we've got chum chums, we've got malai. There's a whole lot of Vedic sweets as well.
And so you'll make all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Atmapriya Mataji. You can see it's very difficult to get information out of her, but at least we know some of the secrets of what goes into making this hill. Thank you very much for all your service, Atmapriya Mataji and your team. Thank you very much. So now we'll have some kirtan, and the Bhoga offering will be done to Giriraj and Radharanath. And then at 12:30, we'll observe the Aarti, and the Aarti will take place to Giriraj also. And then we will offer lamps and sing Damodar Astakam before taking prasad. So, thank you, Ravindra Prabhu. Start with the kirtan.
He Govinda, He Gopal, Keshava Madhava Dinadaya. He Govinda, He Gopal, Keshava Madhava Dinadaya. Dinadaya, Dinadaya, Dinaya, Prabhu Dinadaya. Dinadaya, Prabhu Dinadaya, Dinadaya, Prabhu Dinadaya. Dinadaya, 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 Prabhu Dinadaya. Dinadaya, 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 Prabhu Dinadaya. Shava Sundara Kanayala Girivardhari Nantadula. Shama Sundara Kanayala Girivardhari Nantadula. Nandudula, 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 Prabhu Nandudula. Nantadula, 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 Prabhu Nantadula. Nantadula, 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 Prabhu Nantadula. Nantadula, 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 Prabhu Nantadula. Achyuta Keshava Sri Radha Madhava Govinda Gopala Hari. Achyuta Keshava Sri Radha Madhava Govinda Gopala Hari. Jai Govinda Goi Gopal Keshava Madhava Dinadaya. He Govinda, He Gopal, Keshava Madhava Dinadaya. Dinadaya, 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 Prabhu Dinadaya. Dinadaya, 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 Prabhu Dinadaya. Shama Sundara Kanayala Kibaradari Nantatula. Shama Sundara Kanayala Kibaradari Nantatula. Nantadula, 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 Prabhu Nantadula. Nantadula, 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 Prabhu Nantadula. Achyuta Keshava Sri Radha Madhava Govinda Gopala Hari. Achyuta Keshava Sri Radha Madhava Govinda Gopala Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Sri Govinda Govinda Bhadra Sri Govinda Govinda Bhadra Shabukunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Shamukunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Kalini Yamuna Jaya Jaya Bhava Kalindi Yamuna Jaya Jaya Bhava Kishigata Vasibata Dvaja Sakana Chazabanina Kolo Srinanda Nanda Srinanda Yashoda Jaya Jaya Gopala Siddhamani Jaya Deno Vasaga Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.